No, it's all right, Vicar. We'll be round tomorrow. All right? Cyril and I will pop round tomorrow and sort out them chickens for you. Yeah, yeah, so, no problem. No problem. What's that, dear? Oh, we're on! Hello there. This is your old pal Wendell here. Yeah, from Netherbottom. Yes, hello there. Hang on, let me have a little drink. Wet my whistle. Hang on. Yeah, that's better. I'll be. You're all right? Good. Me? Well, I am pleased to say that my rheumatism is considerably better. Yes, it was. Yeah, considerably better. Yeah. What was that? Yeah. No, stop at the kitchen table. The vicar's still here. Oh, dearie me. No, I'll let you in a little secret. Come a bit closer. Right, now listen. We got rid of the kitchen table. That makes it easier for me to catch her. Oh, dear me. Oh, I can't get over that. Well, I know the missus likes that. She's laughing. It's because she's a faster runner than I am. Oh, dear me. Anyhow, there's a lot to tell you about what's been happening in the village this week. See, lots of stuff been going on up here. Yes. But first of all, I gotta say this to you. Now this will make you laugh. Oh dear, I can't help it. This will make you laugh. See, anyway, till the morning. See, Mrs. and I were in bed. Right? Yeah, no, stop it! I told you the vicar's still here. Wicked. Anyhow, oh, dear me. Right? So anyway, she sits up in bed and she says to me, she pokes me in the side and she says to me, she says, Wendell, I'm not happy with thee. Not happy with it. I said, oh, well, why is that, dear? I thought, well, what's going on here? See? And she says, you kept me awake all night. No, stop it. I caught you then. Yeah, she says, you kept me awake all night. And I said, well, I don't know, dear. I said, I was asleep. And she says, yeah. She says, that's the reason. So I said, what are you talking about? She says, you kept me awake all night making noisy noises. Dear me, noisy noises. What on earth noisy noises? I said to her, what's noisy noises? Oh, she didn't answer me. Suffice to say, I had to make my own breakfast. Oh, dear me. Yeah. Just as a matter of interest, if you know about what noisy noises are, and drop us a comment. All right, and let us know, because we'd be interested in that one. Now then, oh dear me. Right, what's been happening in the village this week? Well, you know that we've got this new rule, see, about face masks and face coverings. See, yeah. Yeah, we got that. Now, you remember last week I told you about Cyril and Phyllis? They're training for a marathon. Yes, they are. You'll see them in Lycra. Oh, dear me. Anyways, I can't get over that. Let's still, right, now, Cyril got stopped the other day. He was out training, see? He was out training. He was running around the village. And PC Sidebottom stopped him. And he says, Cyril, I got to stop me. So... This is so funny. Oh dear. He says, so Cyril says, what's the problem? He says, well, I've had reports. And what happened was, that Cyril had been running around the village, see, and he'd run past Granny Potts' shop, see, and Granny Potts had seen him, and he was wearing a face mask. Yeah, you know what's coming in now? And she thought it was a burglar. So she called the police. Yeah, they came down and sorted him out. Dear me. Oh, poor old Cyril. Oh, God, can't get over that one. Anyway, the other thing I gotta tell you is this year's this year's report was in the Netherbottom Bugle. Yes, it was Netherbottom Bugle, right? And it was a report about ghost hunters. You know, you see these programs on television, yes, where these people go into these houses and these places, and they go round and they make an heck of a racket, and they're saying, "Is anyone there?" Well, if you're a ghost and you've been dead for hundreds of years, you ain't gonna say yes, are you? No. So you're more likely to say no. Can't get them out of the way quick. Anyway, this year thing happened down this part of the country, see. And you'll love it. See, what happened was, this husband and wife, they were ghost hunters, see, and it happened down in the West Country, see, and they were wandering around this place, and this here woman, she claims that this here ghost swore at her. Dear me, how can that happen? 300-year-old ghost, and it swears at you. It probably doesn't even know the language. She says, I'm not too sure what it said. Oh, of course you wouldn't be sure what it said. It's speaking a different language. Oh, dear me, ghost hunters swore at you. That's funny. And another item that was in the nether bottom boogle was this one. Oh dear me, I can't get over that. This here's another one. See, and it was upper Swaddling. See, I told you about Upper Swaddling. See, yeah, that's the posh part. That's a posh village. That's where all posh people live. See, anyways, this chap was walking past his house. See, walking past his house, and he saw this person. I guess. I love it. He saw this person vacuuming their lawn. Dear me, vacuuming their lawn. So he stopped. And he says to this here person, he says, excuse me, what are you doing? And this person says, I'm vacuuming my lawn. Dear me. And this person says, oh, why's that? And he says, because it's artificial grass. And he says, oh, you got to keep the dust down. I gotta keep the dust down. Oh dear me. Apparently they're gonna do it twice a week. You wanna come down and do my garden, my lawn. I got one of these push mowers. That's the only exercise I get. Oh dear me. And then, final thing I gotta tell you, this I tell you, it's all been happening in the village this week. Final thing, t'other day, there was a report that there was an alien landed in the village, and this year report came from Doris. You know, Doris, who runs a Copper Teaspoon. Well, she was putting all her chairs away, see, because she can do the stuff outside now. Yeah, so she's putting all her chairs away, and she reckons she said she saw an alien running through the village. See? And it was this apparition dressed all in red. See? So she calls the police. She calls PC Sidebottom. He got called out again. He had a busy week last week. So he comes out again, and it turns out that it's my next door neighbour George. Yes. Yeah, and he's dressed all in red. See, he's dressed all in red. He's wearing a red bobble hat, red shirt, red scarf, red shorts, red everything, right? And he's running through the village, shouting, hooray, hooray. He's cheering his head off, is he? 86 years old he is. 86-year-old running around the village. Right? And that's because his team, they won their the FA Cup semi-final match the other day. That's what I know. What was his team called again? Goners. Oh no, Gooners. The Gooners. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So poor old PC Sidebottom had to escort him home. Oh dear me. And that's about it from us up here in the village, right? I'm off now to have my tea. I'm gonna have another drink before I go. Hang on a minute. I'm off for my tea. Yeah, what? Oh, we're having cottage pie tonight. Cottage pie, gravy and carrots. Oh, lovely. It's in the oven now. So as soon as we finish here, we'll go in and have it. Yeah. So for me, Wendell, if you like it, by the way, post a comment or something like that, or subscribe. Yeah. Okay. Drop us a line. Tell us what you think. Yeah. So we'll be back in next week with more from the village. All right, so this is your old pal Wendell, and the missus, and the vicar, saying cheerio, and we'll be back in a week's time. So, ta-da, everybody, ta-da.